Tig here again. Today, we're testing whether the CogniBypass Humanizer can bypass the Turnitin AI detector with high quality and seemingly human written work. But first, if you've got a humanizer, spinner, or undetectable tool that you'd like me to test on the channel, or if there's something in particular that you'd like to know about AI in university work, like this video, subscribe, and let me know in a comment. I have a few requests I'm working on at the minute, but I promise to get to yours as soon as I can. CogniBypass is an AI humanizer tool that is advertised extensively on social media and online. It claims to transform AI writing into a form that can bypass all major AI detectors, including Turnitin. They claim their output will retain the original meaning and is readable. There are both free and premium plans available between $9.99 to $29.99 a month, which offer an increasing number of words and Turnitin report checks. On the free trial plan, called Amethyst, which we're going to try, you get 5 credits and can process up to 250 words at once. 100 humanized words costs 1 credit. This means we can humanize up to 500 words. Next, to test the CogniBypass Humanizer, we're going to get the free version of ChatGPT to write a 1,500 word essay on humanizers, focusing on CogniBypass and their use by students. Look at ChatGPT go. We'll paste the ChatGPT output into this document. We'll use the CogniBypass Humanizer and our 5 credits as effectively as possible to maximize the number of words we humanize. We're using the highest level of human-like output that the tool offers. We enter the text we'd like to humanize in one box and another appears below it with our humanized output. We'll paste the CogniBypass humanized text into another document. That's the humanized version of the essay. Even though by my count we've used the 5 credits, let's see if we can get away with any more. Nope, they got us. We'll have to pay for more tries. But that's okay. We've got 2 versions of the essay. The completely ChatGPT written version and a CogniBypass version with 603 words of humanized text, which is more than enough for the Turnitin AI detector to run. As expected, for the ChatGPT version, 100% of the text is flagged as likely AI generated, typical of the July 2024 update to the Turnitin AI detector. For the CogniBypass version, 0% of the text is flagged as likely AI written. This means that CogniBypass can beat the Turnitin AI detector. But what about the quality of the writing? Has it retained the meaning of the ChatGPT output and preserved the readability? Let's check it out. Assistance like writing the line between ethically using technology or not has blurred? Confusing. Turnitin's AID. I guess they're referring to the AI detector, but this new acronym is not set up for readers. Bad writing in the next paragraph. Students are now finding ways to bypass these systems, which has given birth to tools designed specifically for making AI text or humanizing them, since they cannot merely disengage the machines. First paragraph here is okay, not completely terrible. I can't say the same of the second, which is quite simply awful. The intense pressure of scoring big in schools. Let him know that his advisor probably sounds very smart and intimidating right now, but the full rounds of changes are all part of your job description, because academia is a dog-eat-dog world where many students feel compelled to meet high expectations in any way possible. When AI-generated content even further tampered with so as to avoid being caught out by the machine learning models in place, can become a definition of shortcuts taken towards achieving academic success. Simply terrible. Some missing punctuation to disguise the Gen AI writing. More bad writing. Much better content compared to what they know how best produce independently. And our humanized text concludes with this confusing line. Certain students might perceive this having it and thus compensate compensate through their humanizers because they would potentially outsmart the detectors based on knowledge of its loophole. Overall, CogniBypass is not very good, and certainly not value for money. It can bypass the Turnitin AI detector, but rewriting this essay for clarity and to the standard expected for university work would take a lot of time. And that's assuming you can even understand what the meaning is of a sentence you're trying to rewrite. It's not the worst humanizer I've tested on the channel, but it's not great either. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.